Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's speak about the appearance of the K-pop idols in the new generation. Idols like Wonyoung, Sulyeon, and Karina are beautiful. I mean, extremely beautiful. They look like the angels from heaven. They have this kind of unreal beauty. Karina is extremely beautiful, yes, but she also looks like what she would get if you prompted an AI to generate an unbelievable attractive Asian woman. I would say the observation people have about Karina and other idols who get the AI label have the uncanny and unnatural proportions, especially in the face from plastic surgery. You can't say the same about actresses like Margot Robbie or Deepika Padukone, who have rare facial characteristics and traits, but nonetheless look unquestionably human. It does mean unreal beauty can be a positive or a negative, depending on the intentions. Wonyoung, Karina, etc. are the only ones usually complimented this way. Personally, these are the compliments for many, especially many Koreans and East Asians. We have to note the cultural standards in these compliments. It surprises me how many people think being an K-pop idol is about the talent, passion, etc. In Korea's entertainment industry, idols have the least amount of respect because they are not selling music but personality. Singing, dancing, rapping is just a way to showcase it. How you look, how you act, how you talk, it all depends on the company. So technically, idols are the products they create, just like the AI characters. Idols are the fictional characters. They don't sell talent, but personality. There are exceptions, but they have to be super successful in order to be respected. Personally, I don't see idols being fake, mistreated, or forced to be in shape. And it's hard to protect or defend them as well, since they are the ones who chose this path, clearly knowing what they got themselves into. It feels like K-pop has gotten worse with beauty standards and more uniform over time. One would think that beauty standards would open up over time and things would become better in terms of seeing different types of people and beauty. But I personally don't feel that this is the case in K-pop. I'm not sure if I'm looking at this the wrong way, but it really seems like the industry somehow became more closed off to different images since second generation. I feel no hate whatsoever to the actual idols who have to conform to the standards. They are the victims too. Why are they so pale? There used to be some diversity in skin color, even if it was slim. Example, idols like Kai, Hwasa, etc. The fact that Black Swan is the only fourth generation example that I can think of with any skin color diversity is such a problem. I can't name a single East or Southeast Asian fourth generation K-pop idol with even slightly tanned skin. They are so skinny. Yes, K-pop has always had toxic weight expectations, but I really feel like things have gotten worse, not better. Every single member of all the current top girl groups are extremely skinny, and their outfits really emphasize it, always showing tiny waist for every comeback. Again, this is not at all to blame or criticize the idols themselves in any way. It's this unfair expectation to be so skinny that irks me. Plastic surgery. Gosh, I just hate how it's basically required nowadays. Teen Top promised each other that if they got plastic surgery, they would leave the group. I just miss the fact that a group like that was so popular. Even hair length. Why is there not a single girl group member with hair shorter than their chest anymore? How can even this have gone away entirely when it used to be common for at least one member to have short hair? 2NE1, Twice, and 4Minute all had this image diversity between the members, which I don't see nowadays, at least among popular groups. The Korean beauty standards has just gotten more severe, and now that there is modern technology to aid trainees and idols in getting whiter skin and going on even more extreme diets and plastic surgery, it's just made things more worse in that aspect. More accessible means more people to do it. Recently, I was watching one of the MVs of Laser FM, and the only thing I could think about is how they are so skinny. My internal granny wanted to serve them some food. Seriously. Like, that can't be healthy. They're so slim. I couldn't enjoy the MV because I was too worried about their health. And I usually don't notice that much about anybody's weight because it is none of my business and I care more about the music. So I try to ignore the fact that they are so skinny. But I couldn't because it is too extreme. Extreme enough that I ended up worrying. No matter how much I think about how the company wouldn't let them be in an unhealthy weight. This is probably the most concerning part to me, over the skin color, plastic surgeries, fillers, etc. It is scarier with idols like Yuna and Wonyoung, as we have seen pictures of them before, at healthier weights to prove that what they are doing now is unnatural. When you take away the glamour, the makeup, filters, and styling, idols don't actually look that attractive. They don't look particularly special when you compare them to the general public. This isn't a bad thing at all though. I think it's kind of wholesome knowing that idols aren't all that special and that you shouldn't feel bad about how you look or compare yourself too harshly. Idols are pretty, but I think everyone could be just as pretty if given the same resources. I'm not saying that idols are ugly either. I don't think there are any ugly idols. I just think that most people could be around the same amount of attractiveness if the same amount of effort and resources were put into their appearance. Most flaws in someone's appearance can be fixed with time, money, and effort. The old saying, "You are not ugly, you are just poor," is usually true. Most people would be considered at least decently attractive with good makeup, styling, hair, filters, etc. Even when looking at the pre-debut pictures of idols, most idols seem to have been average looking before the perks of fame and money kicked in. I feel it's literally their job to look above average. K-pop idols are entertainers by profession. They get paid to make people like them, look at them, admire them, aspire to be like them. I think idols being above average in terms of attractiveness is a part of the commodification of fame. If you aspire to look like an idol or feel bad that you don't look like them, you are already participating in that process. Thus, naturally, you already think that they are more attractive than the average person. If idols are observed and enjoyed as entertainers, their beautiful outer appearances should be a part of the package. If you want to judge them as people beyond their professional appearances, you can never know if one is attractive or not because that also depends on how they are as human beings. I think about this sometimes when I watch sumo wrestling matches and how they have to maintain their bodies to fit into their profession and industry standards like eating over 10,000 calories per day, and we have to pay thousands to see them perform. I also think that watching such seemingly perfect idols, especially with such standards of perfection from the industry, has affected us as the consumers. Think about it. A lot of things idols get hate is lack of perfection, and they do many things to achieve this supposed perfection. Lip syncing, skin bleaching, plastic surgery, extreme diets, they are all done to achieve perfection. And idols get hate for not having perfect vocals, having darker skin, and being fat. Do you think that watching such perfect people has affected our mindset towards ourselves and others? I personally do, and even see it on myself, as I started becoming more critical towards myself when I got into K-pop. Have you noticed anything about yourself? Don't forget to mention your opinion in the comment section. Well, that's all for today. See you next time. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.